Hi guys, today we're going to do a quick example of multiplying two 3x3 matrices. So we have to remember that multiplying matrices is not the same as adding matrices. When we add, we just add the corresponding entries or elements of each matrix. When we multiply, we have to multiply the rows of the first by the columns of the second, and we multiply individual elements or matrices, and then we add the sums of the rows and the columns. So I know it's hard to explain in words, but after we do a few of them, it should start to click with you. So our first entry here, our upper left entry, is going to come from the top row of the first matrix times the first column of the second matrix. So our first entry is going to be 3 times -3, and we're going to add that to -2 times -3, and we're going to add that to 4 times -2. And it looks like I'm going to have to extend my screen here so I can get all of the elements in. So I'm going to fix that. Okay, I'm using a math type program here so I can actually type in matrices as I go. This second element of the second row first column element is going to be from the second row of the first times the first column of the second. So that's going to be 2 times -3 plus 3 times -3. That comes from this element times this one, plus -1 times -2. And our bottom element here is going to be 1 times -3 plus 5 times -3 plus -2 times -2. Our first row second column will come from multiplying our first row here times our second column here. So that's 3 times 2 plus -2 times -5 plus 4 times 1. Middle row times middle column gives us 2 times 2 plus 3 times -5 plus -1 times 1. And bottom row middle column is 1 times 2 plus 5 times -5 plus -2 times 1. And finally, our last column here will come from multiplying our first row times our third column. That'll give us this entry, 3 times 3 plus -2 times -1, and finally 4 times -2. Middle row times third column is 2 times 3 plus 3 times -1 plus -1 times -2, and finally last row times last column is 1 times 3 plus 5 times -1 plus -2 times -2. Alright, so now we just have some computations to do, so it might help you to make an intermediate step and just calculate each of the 3 numbers that you're adding together before you actually add them. I think I'll go ahead and do that just in case. Make a copy paste here. So we've got -9 plus 6 minus 8. Next one is 6 plus 10 plus 4. This one is 9 plus 2 minus 8. Second row, first column, -6 minus 9 plus 2. 4 minus 15 minus 1. 6 minus 3 plus 2. -3 minus 15 plus 4. 2 minus 25 minus 2. And 3 minus 5 plus 4. Now we can safely finish up here. -9 plus 6 is -3, minus 8 is -11. 6 plus 10 plus 4 is 20. 9 plus 2 minus 8 is 3. -6 minus 9 plus 2 is -13. 4 minus 15 minus 1 is -12. 6 minus 3 plus 2 is 5. -3 minus 15 plus 4 is -14. 2 minus 25 minus 2 is -25. And 3 minus 5 plus 4 is 2. So this is our answer, this matrix here in blue. It wouldn't surprise me if I made a little mistake here. It's really easy to do, but once you get the hang of the rows times the columns, you'll be in good shape. You just have to really go through it all and make sure that you got all of the pluses and minuses correct, all of your computations correct, and your final matrix should be correct. So that's all for today.